Hello everyone and welcome back to the League of Dracula. This is a Group A match between Piratejoe and Rossco. Rossco74 is on the Hunters and Piratejoe is on Dracula. We've turned up to the game a little bit late, but that's okay. It's just all still first week stuff. Dracula has misdirected starting location, which is pretty normal. There's an encounter, but there's no rumour token, which is interesting. And there's done Darkhorn feed. And we'll see what else. I don't know what events have been played. I'll find that out in a second. So, oh my good god, that is a lot of Dracula events. Holy shit. Was that 10? Yeah, Mystic Research and 10. I mean, good Mystic Research, I suppose, but it's very possible could have done Night Supplies without Mystic Research. 3, 4, oops. But anyway, lots of Dracula events in there. Apart from Mystic Research, no Hunter events like hired scouts or something. So, what does Mina have? Just a newspaper? She does have a newspaper reports. Okay. And a gauntlet. Right, so we shall continue the game from here, and we shall see how it goes. This is a really important match in Group A. Both of these players have had good starts, I think, of the time of recording. If I remember correctly, Piratejoe has won 3 of their 4 games, and I think Rossco has won both of their games. I can actually check. I think I have the results next to me. I should know these things before I hit record. Oh no, I don't. I have the results in another room. Oh, never mind. Anyway, they're both towards the top of Group A, so these sort of matches between players who are doing well in the group have a little extra, I don't know, something extra about them. And they're both regulars in the Discord community too, so even though, of course, it's really great that there are lots of new players who have joined for the league, you still look at the fixtures between the regular players, because there's been quite a lot of them in the past, and it's very exciting, at least for me anyway. So, yeah, we shall see how this goes. No rumour token, so it might not even be a vampire, could be a hoax, or maybe not. Maybe it's a vampire, but didn't want to use rumour tokens immediately. That's very possible. What do we have in play? Oh, Sister Agatha in play. Okay. Right, Dracula's going to have to remember that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 9 of them are on the top. Whoa, that's a lot. There's been a lot of Dracula events at the top of the deck lately. Also weird stuff too, with like newspaper reports all being crammed to the top and things. So anyway. So until Dracula's revealed tomorrow. So all just pretty normal stuff. Apologies for Discord, I will turn that off. I had to rush to get this recording set up. Oh, my volume mixer is messed up. Ah, good fun. There we go, that's better. Get Discord muted. Right. Apologies. Very professional operation we're running here. Did they start in the same location? No, I think Gadami's moved over. Or Mina moved over, one of the two. If Dracula started in the east, they're moving slightly further away, so it's more towards like 17 or 56, it's going to be harder to get there. 17 is not reachable. If you get perfect fast horse rolls. Yeah, intriguing. It'll be a very interesting game. There are not many encounters on the trail yet, but obviously we got a lot banked up here. Dracula have a lot of flexibility of what they can throw down. Slow down the hunters. Still no rumour token to get revealed with newspaper reports. Maybe they didn't put the rumour token because maybe the newspaper reports got revealed like on the first day when Mina picked them up, so Dracula's like, wow, there's no point throwing down a rumour then. Oh! Right then. Another UK start for Piratejoe's Dracula. Right, Van Helsing's going to have to proceed with a lot of caution here. I wonder if Van Helsing will try to stop Edinburgh. Probably, depends on what this Guardian is. Van Helsing want to do with this, have to move now. Depends if Van Helsing has dogs, has full. If it's a bat, then dogs will be good enough. Have to be a forewarned. What's in the discard pile? Let's take a look. One stake's been ditched. Couple of dogs, both holy circles. So the chance of having dogs is quite unlikely. So I have to use a forewarned. Oh. Ah, is this a forewarned being traded, maybe? Possibly. Very, very possibly. Got a copy of Vampire Lair. Card you don't see very often, just because there's only one copy of it. It often doesn't come out. But if this was an early vampire, it did mature, then could maybe make early use of it. You do become delayed when using it though, which is a little bit. Yeah, you have to use it in the day. You're only using a night action, so it's not the end of the world. Can be quite useful if you don't need the stakes for other vampires. That'll be 32 then. We don't really need, you know, there's we all know why Dracula is, but sometimes that doesn't matter. That's the thing. This is a very strange game. You have games where Dracula's pure intention is to stay hidden and will do really tricksy things. Other times, Dracula. I had a game. I think it's actually going to be released in the same batch of videos as this one. It's the one against Randiv, I think, when I was playing as Dracula, and I don't know what Randiv was thinking, but you know, my movements were really obvious. There wasn't much, to use a word that Quincy uses, there wasn't much obfuscation going on. I wasn't trying to be clever and to hide. It was more just, I want to get as far away from the hunters as possible, or I know the hunters can't get here, so I'm just going to move here, kind of thing. So there are different sides of this game, and you can either, you can let Edinburgh mature. Very interesting. Oh. It could be a hoax, and there's a lot of things in the discard pile. It's like a kid in the sweet shop. Problem is, if you got a Manuel, there wouldn't be many Dracula cards left in the deck, so maybe better for going for something else. So Van Helsing's moving over here to stop Dracula moving into this space, so Dracula's either going to have to wolf form to 33 or misdirect Manchester, or go to C. So giving up Edinburgh, but then has more control, because if Van Helsing moved up to Edinburgh, Dracula's kind of free to move around, and obviously Roscoe doesn't want that to happen. It's all about compromise, this game. It's very interesting. You can't do everything, so you have to choose what's the most optimal for the certain situation, or yeah. I love it. I love it. I think it's just amazing. And something I want to do. I want to do a video at some point where it was a hoax. There's a lot going back in. Depends on what Dracula takes here. Oh, I wonder how it worked with Emmanuel. Does the deck get reshuffled and then Emmanuel gets drawn? Possibly. Yeah, true. This might take some time. Now, I'm really interested to see how this works. Are you taking it from the deck of 50, or is it from the whole deck? Ah, it's from the deck of 50. Interesting. Oh. Oh, wait, shit. Double forewarned gone. Oh, wow. That's a good catch. So that's interesting the way that works. The deck didn't get reshuffled with all those cards. So was Emmanuel worth it? Oof, I don't know. Don't know. Hidden Schemes. Oh, I mean... it might be worth it, the fact that both forewarns got ditched. That's pretty important. The Hunters are never getting them back. Unless they go through the whole event deck, but that's so unlikely. Oh! And Behind the Veil at the worst possible time. So Dracula has both fogs still to get. So Dracula can put those fogs down, knowing that the Hunters have absolutely no counter to them at all. So the events that Dracula got weren't very good, but that's really strong. And then Behind the Veil didn't take away a fog. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Piratejoe would have been like a kid in a sweet shop there, trying to work out which thing to take. It'd been very interesting to know. I mean, there's so many, and my gut reaction would be to go like Unearthly Swiftness, but then maybe I don't know. I'm gonna have to discuss this with the other members of the community. Like, is that how the card works? Surely the hoax mature should happen first, and then the Dracula event triggers, even if it's a play immediately. I don't know. I'll need to look at the library and really carefully read how they're written. again, same thing. We know where Dracula is because of the roadblock situation and because of Manchester has now a double encounter on it. It could be double vampire. It could be like a vampire and bat. Very interesting start to this game. That's going to have to go to sea now. And the decks all being a bit messed up, and now the Mystic Research, I don't know, because I think I arrived a little bit late, I don't know if all the Mystic Researches, because there would have been, there were 2 face-up Dracula cards, which means there were 4 Hunter events on the bottom. I don't know if the Hunters had time to get all of them, I might have missed some of them, those supplies. And also that's another thing, I don't know here, for example, it's revealed that Forewarned and Evil Presence and Surprising Return were discarded thanks to Emmanuel, but should they be discarded face up so we can see them? Or is that just the way the digital edition does it? This is really good information for Dracula to know, that there's no Forewarns. It's such a great thing to know. There are obviously, I mean, you know, Dracula can still get caught, but if they plan and use their fogs carefully and they get their fogs at the right time, especially now that Behind the Veil's gone as well, Dracula has now a sorry, I'm eating my dinner and a bit of cheese went down the wrong way. What was I saying? Dracula can protect themselves really well. Does Kadami have a stake? That's the question. Is this a double vampire? Is this... Nope. It is a bodyguard. Kadami has a knife. And a reckless. No real surprise there. Okay. The Drax in English channel. No wolf form. That is one issue of this. So Dracula's going to have to land at some point and we'll go to wolf form. So then the hunters can kind of, if they get hired scouts or you know, they can try and pick all the port cities. In a match I think it was released last week, was Piratejoe was playing against Mr. Green, but Piratejoe was Dracula. He went back to the UK, so I wonder if Piratejoe will be thinking the same thing again, or there's quite a lot of encounters here, maybe not, maybe we'll go elsewhere. Who knows? No Rufus Smith, just Sister Agatha, so going by sea isn't going to hurt as much, and feed is also back, so could feed quite soon after landing. Okay, so that vampire got dispatched pretty quickly. So yeah, hidden schemes didn't do too much. It didn't put the hunters off. So yeah, fortunately, it wasn't the best. But then you got it immediately. You can't delay hidden schemes. So just make the best of it. Okay, moving again by sea, no real surprise. Don't know where though, could be North Sea or North Atlantic. Probably, I guess, North Sea, because Mina and Seward are not on that side, but then might be planning to move another sea space. Or another. So, to go around to Mediterranean, say. So, we'll see. We'll see. Might also be thinking about going to Ireland, maybe? Lay down lots of stuff and then go back across to the UK, or wait and then Irish Sea comes off the trail and also go to Irish Sea at the right time that North Atlantic's off the trail and they can leave again that way. Sorry, now I've got hiccups. Oh dear. Very professional setup that we're running here. And I've still got my cold, so this is just all round just not great entertainment for you guys. I'm so sorry. Where's Quincy when you need him? Look at this complete amateur over here. Alright, no real shock there is Plymouth, but yeah, if you get Jonathan Harker, there's not much you can do about it. But now, if there's a surprising return about, I know one of them got discarded, but I think there's 2 copies with it, or 3 copies, at least 2. Might be able to get it back, and then utilise Jonathan Harker later. And there's a surprising return. There is another one. Oh, didn't go to Ireland. Interesting. If that had been found out now, that would have been potential death sentence for Dracula, but interesting. Okay. So, where are the options? We've got 39, 2 or 27. My hunch would be 27. But, we shall see. Good use of surprising return. Good use. I got both of them out, I think. Oh no. Or maybe not. Ah, that's a surprise. I don't know. Never mind. Surprising return was used. so Godalming and Van Helsing will mop up the UK, and then Seward and Mina can concentrate on trying to find Dracula. Seward's ruled out 39, so it's definitely then 2 or 27. I'd guess 27. Hasn't got wolf form yet, but 2 moves time they will. So it's very possible that Dracula goes from like 27 to 744, then wolf forms east. Or maybe wolf forms from like 44 to 60, or maybe not. Might try and go from like 27 to 16, say. And then to 51, and then wolf form from 51. There's a few different ways they can do this. Depends on how much pressure Seward and Mina can put on them. If Seward and Mina are equipped and they have enough movement to get over there, we'll see. There's a real balancing act here for Dracula, because Dracula has to try and hold on to those fogs as long as possible. Because doesn't want to use them too early. Wants to use them at the time that, because there's no forewarned, what Drac can do is wait for all the hunters that are going to pile in, and then use fog to trap them all. But there's a risk that then the hunters don't all use a fog already. Oh, I didn't expect to use one already. Oh, there's one of the fogs gone. But yeah, you can trap all of the hunters in fog. But then there's a risk that then the hunter player might realise this and might not move in the last hunter, and then because there's no ambush, then it doesn't work. So it's all a little game of psychology and then bluff. Anyway, so fog's gone. Didn't expect fog to be played so early, but maybe was scared of like a renewed vigor, excellent weather into London, maybe. So understandable. Okay, so Van Helsing's stuck here. Oh, that means Plymouth will mature. Yeah, Plymouth is going to mature. Interesting. Oh, I wonder what's going to be there. Van Helsing's stuck there, can't deal with it. This frees up Godalming. Godalming can come across and start chasing with fast horses south. It's going to take a little while to get over without excellent weather. Okay, so Mina, I wonder what Mina's going to do here. Is Mina going to try and check where Dracula is now, or... Because we know it's 27, there's no doubting it. Ooh, not 30, okay. So it's a 50-50 choice from the other two, 7 or 16. My guess is 7, because it's further away from the hunters, but then, 44 is a death trap though. If the hunters have consecrated ground, you could just die in 44. Or you might not die, but you have to move back into the hunters, and that's just not what you want to happen. So, maybe it's not 44. You do have to rule out 44, because if you... Yeah, I'm missing something. Not sure what that's about. There's a little bit of taunting, I think. Nothing more, not an actual serious thing. Yeah, because you have to rule out 44, because you'd hate it. Oh, it has excellent weather. Oh. I must have missed that. I thought use excellent weather to move over. Maybe both excellent weathers are now in the discard. One of them. Oh. Oh no, only one. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, okay, so maybe my one's 16 because of the huge risk of getting caught. So maybe go to like 51? Yeah, oh, maybe check 51 here and not... Because not in 51, then Mina can go check 44. But do you want... Oh. Oh no, because he fed. Oh yeah, he fed, he didn't move. Oh, so he's in 7. Ah, Wolfform's back. Ooh. Wolfform could be used directly with a Mina. That's a little bit. Maybe Mina, you move her to like 38, maybe with fast horses, because then if there's a Wolfform to 58, Mina can check it really quickly. Is this an escape route? That's a long night. Kind of need an escape route here, but escape route got used with Godalming in Manchester. If it's a day fight, I don't normally escape route it. I normally escape night fights or fights with Dracula, but that's just me. Oh wow, what a time to get that. One turn too early. Oh, she just moved Mina. Oh, damn. Moved Mina. And then you could have got hired scouts the next day to check Wolfform locations. Ah. Ah, the event deck. What a troll. Arrived too late to check Berlin properly. I had to, you know, worked out Berlin by elimination, and now it's arrived too early for the Wolfform. I assume Dracula's going to Wolf. If Dracula's in Wolfform here, I mean, yeah, because all of them can get onto it, has to be a Wolfform. Where can you Wolfform to? 58, 41, 21. Not a great Wolfform location. Because at 58, people can chartered carriage their way there. Ah, okay, the portraits have glitched, right. Oh yeah, there's a glitch where if you cycle through, if you're clicking on Hunters or Dracula, then the portrait's not loaded correctly. So you just leave and rejoin, and it fixes. It's very, very easy. It's just annoying, because you can't see the HP properly, because it's like stuck on the wrong person, or it's like stuck halfway, or whatever. Yeah, there's a little cycling thing. There we go. Ah, hired scouts. Utter troll. Right. I don't know. I would have personally moved Mina to 38. I think. It's very easy here. Backseat driver over here to sit here and go, oh, you should do this. Because then at least then, for Mina, you're, like, you're not ahead of Dracula if you went to 58, but you know what I mean? Then you know he's going east, and you can rule it out really quickly. Whereas now 58's more tricky to check. You can get there by rail, but you need a chartered carriage. Oh, there's a spy in Plymouth. Oh. That's a hoax and a spy mature. Not the most devastating thing, a spy, but then again, weapon discard. Yeah, it's pretty good. Because now it's so easy in hindsight to say, oh, well now Mina's lost a weapon, but if she was sitting in Munich, she could supply in Munich, get hired scouts if the others have moved, and then you could search the places that you haven't checked yet from Wolfform. Because from 7, where can you Wolfform to? 21, 41, or 58? 58 is the worst one. You could all gang up if there's a chartered carriage involved at 58, but maybe there's no chartered carriage. That's the thing. Only Rossco knows what events he has. So, as a spectator, you're very much in the dark here. It's very easy to see these things. So Godalming dealing with the Reckless in Hamburg. No stake anymore. So that's problem. What's Godalming have? Only has one other combat card. I could be like a rifle with holy. Oh no, he has fast horses. I think. Oh, does he? I should be paying attention. This is the thing. When I'm playing, I pay a lot closer attention to what's going on. Yeah, I think it's a horse. It's a horse and knife. Yeah. State got ditched. Can't remember how far along the trail this is. Imagine if Godalming supplied to get that third item got high scores. Oh well, never mind. It's very easy to say things when you actually see the order that the events come out. So it's always the way sometimes they come out at the exact moment that you want them, other times not. It is what it is. Oh, wasted. Ah, because of the mesmerize. I don't know about that. Use fangs. Or maybe it didn't have fangs. I'm just assuming they had fangs. You should play fangs on that turn. Because now you got strength for either the knife or for the punch. Or has it, unless there's an escapist mist here. If it's an escapist mist, then fair enough. Yeah, no mesmerizers yet. Oh no, doesn't have escapist mist by the looks of it. Alright, Godalming took a lot of damage, but has killed the vampire. So, from the hunter's perspective, that's a good victory. I don't know. Would Piratejoe be happy with that? Did a lot of damage to Godalming. That would have been very nice if it matured. Right. Don't know where you. Oof. It's so. Has Dracula been sneaky, or has Dracula just gone for the actual really obvious play of 58? What do you think, people watching at home? Is Dracula being sneaky, or is Dracula just going for pure like movement? I'm going to get as far away as possible and just hope that there's no charlie carriage. Sword, you maybe want to move like to 51. So if there was the wolf form to 21, you're getting ahead a little bit. And you can check it the next day. Okay. So it was 58. I highly doubt Dracula's going to start moving westwards. Just going to keep going east as long as possible. What's the health situation like? 13. Very healthy. So, both Seward and Mina. Does Mina have horses? No, she has horses. Yeah. So they both have horses. So, if the horse economy can get sorted, then Dracula's going to have a bit of an issue. The hunters will start catching up. It won't take many turns to do it. Depending on where Dracula moves to, Mina could actually fall. Like if it moves to 59, Mina could be on that space tomorrow if it's a good roll. Do you go down the quick route down the coast, or do you start mingling around here? It takes longer to go this way, but it's maybe the least obvious thing? I don't know. I'm going to assume that drag's gone to 11, not 59. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Oof. I wonder where Mina will move to. Maybe like 58 and then like supply and then move by horses the next day. She's only got one item apart from the horses. I'd still roll it, honestly. I'd still roll the horses. And if you roll badly, just move to 38. I don't know. Wait, is this Tuesday of 3rd week already? Really? How the fuck? That was quick. It is Tuesday of 3rd week. Holy moly, that went fast. I don't think Dracula spent that much time in the UK. Oh well. Sorry folks, with my recording I've played 3 league matches of my own in the last 3 days, so I'm now very much like, I don't have any more games until I think, I'm recording this on Wednesday, and I think the next match is on Sunday, so I'm like, I've got nothing to think about anymore. So I'm not quite with it. Oh wow, okay, so Dracula's really, like, time is on Dracula's side, even though it's got no influence points. Has got a bit of an advantage here. If Dracula can survive Sword and Mina, and it did go to 11 then. Oh, unless went back to 44 and then is now heading back across. That could be a really nice play. If it works. If it doesn't work, terrible. Because you got Van Helsing sitting here. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Where are you off to? Oh, maybe going to like 1, 2. Where are you off to with your child carriage? Van Helsing. Like Geneva, maybe? Not Geneva. Zurich, maybe. Ah, then can rail up from Genoa. Yeah, it depends on what was going on there. Yep, that's good. Shame about this. To get from Marseille to Genoa by rail, you have to go via Milan. It's a bit of a shame, but poor Godalming. That's right. That's everything in Germany dealt with. Yeah, so if nothing matures, Dracula has to move a lot of turns in week 4 to win, but it's not far away from week 4. I just hadn't realised that there were so many turns in the UK. Well, I guess it was like in Edinburgh, Darkhall, Feed, Hyde. That's already 4. Manchester, Liverpool, Woolform, Plymouth, English Channel, North Sea, Hamburg, Berlin, Feed, and then 4 more. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's what happens with this game. You're in the first week and you're like, everything's calm. Nothing's happening. Then something's like, oh crap, it's the middle of week 3, and as the hunters, I've actually got to do stuff. I've got to try and find a Dracula. Is this insightful commentary? I don't think so, but whatever. That's what I'm going for. I have an excuse. I am under the weather. Does anybody use that expression anymore anyway? Under the weather? I don't think so. Off to 58. No real shock. Yeah, just because I didn't have child carriage on the right person, Dracula's been able to get away with this, but still, depends where Dracula is now. Could end up getting trapped if it went to 28. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Very much in the balance. Godalming's out for a long time because of the health situation. But maybe go to like 58 once this vampire's dealt with, obviously, and could just sit there calmly and be able to like rail down if Dracula goes to sea or whatever. Oh, okay. Very tricky. If Dracula's in 6, 50's a risky move. And if you're going to 28, and you go to 10, 10's also risky. Oh, wow. Oh, good job getting the hoax. And not delayed. That's massive for the hunters, the fact they're not delayed. Ooh, I don't know about night fighting or reckless though. Can Van Helsing survive this? Is Van Helsing well tooled up? Reasonably. Yeah, that's actually huge that Seward's not delayed. Imagine searching that and then it got delayed off it. It didn't have a stake. Dracula has a big advantage then. Ooh. Well, even if my commentary's shite, I hope you're enjoying the game. It's been a good one so far. Oh wow, escape first time. That takes a lot of damage. And Van Helsing's really low health, so Van Helsing can't really partake in any combat with Dracula for a while, so it's all down to Seward and Mina, really. Unless there's a consecrated ground here. Consecrated ground in 50 would be really good for the hunters right now, but maybe it is not there. No, I think it would have got played if it was there. Maybe not. Because even then you could do like 50, 10, maybe like 28, or reveal these in 28. We had something out in 6, so couldn't stay in 6. And just having to move back into the hunters, so yeah, that would have been a good play if it was available. Oops. Okay, that's matured. Well, it doesn't mature, so I'll look at the items. All the stakes are gone. So any other vampires are gonna have to be dealt with the old-fashioned way, just beating them up. No heavenly hosts. So lots of heavenly hosts in play. The deck's now reshuffled. So because of the hopes mature, that's all messed up the deck for the hunters. So yeah, trying to find other events is going to be really tricky. But still, I've played this type of game when you're Dracula, and it just, at least for me, time just slows down, and like every turn is just agonizing, and it's just like, what do you mean it's only Friday of week 3? Get me to week 4 already, and then you're having to move 5 days. Like, whew. Oh, all there is a Dracula. It was either going to be 10 or 50, and Hunters found him first time. Right, we'll see if is Van Helsing going to join? Highly unlikely. On 4 health? No chance. Unless it's like a really good card could give across, maybe. You need another child carriage to get there. Might not have it. No, just a flying. Let me try and get a steak. Well done, evil presence, very useful. That's weird because it says adjacent, so even though they're in the same city, that doesn't count as adjacent. I think it's the same in sea spaces too. If you're in the same sea space, that's not adjacent. It's the next space. Oh, interesting. Ah, there's a heroic leave. Ah, interesting. Okay. So Drake's now down to 8. Sword's weak, but Sword will be able to heal up some bit now. Mina's covering Sophia, which is good. Oh, no wolf form. Does Drake just go to 17 and put down Fog, and then just go through the ocean until the 4th week kicks in? This is the Friday move, Saturday move, Sunday move, Monday move. Wolf form's back well before then. Maybe. Maybe. Must have saved Fog for the coast, surely. Imagine it used Fog in Budapest. Probably not, probably like wolves or mob or something. Right, okay. Vienna has to be dealt with today as well. There's so many things the hunters have to do here. Try and get Drake as low as possible before goes to sea, so then sea travel's limited. But then you've also got this vampire to deal with. I assume Godalming has a stake. The way that Godalming just charged straight into that, there has to be a stake here. Either that is going to use Heavenly Host now. One of the two. I assume a stake, but we'll see. Okay, punch to stop the plotting, I guess. The plotting was not there. Is this escape? Yeah. Okay, so there's a point for Dracula. I assume this is against state, but Godalming is even lower than before. Quite a few places, depending on how Dracula got to 10. Went from 28 to 10, could have gone back to 6, could have gone to 28, could have gone to 2. Most likely he's just gone to 17, has put Fog. And the hunters can't do anything about it. So maybe, for the hunters, you actually just wait for Dracula to go to sea, and then position ready for when Dracula comes out of sea? I guess so. If you know there's fog here, then is there much point of going there? Maybe not. If this vampire matures, that is such a good position for Dracula. Makes life so much easier in the last week, but... Oh, where are you going, Mina? Oh, I don't know about that one. Unless there's like an escape route. Yeah. Fog. So feed's available now. Could feed and then go to sea. Ah, she's got the second escape route. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad then. Okay, so he did have a stake. Given the way Goodharming charged in, seemed very likely. Oh. Alright, I wonder what's in Budapest. If it's another vampire, or... Ooh. This is going to be a tense finish. The hunters aren't going to have a lot of encounters to deal with, though. They can get organised for when Dracula leaves. Wow, what a time to get the card. That's a great catch for the hunters. Yeah. Oh, another vampire. Okay, not a fighter one. It's only a night delay as well, so it's not as bad for the hunters. Yeah, that's such a catch for the hunters. So got Rufus Smith. It's really going to limit what Dracula can do. Double damage. So if Dracula wants to get to, say, Turinian. Oh, what? He engaged combat? Oh, wow. Normally you have fog and you can avoid combat, but maybe he wants to try and get some points here to make life easier. I think maybe kill Mina. If Dracula takes a lot of damage here, ooh, will it be worth it? We shall see. Don't know what she has. There has to be a heavenly host. I assume a heavenly host. Maybe a weapon of some sort. Maybe I have seen it, but I've forgotten. Oh no, she's been on the mainland the whole time. She hasn't actually interacted with any of like Dracula's encounters. Apart from the fog. Oh yeah, Dracula's going to play this really well. If the hunters deal any sort of damage to Dracula without dying, yeah, this is going to go really awkwardly for Dracula. One fang down because he's going to be a heavenly host. Does Dracula have another fangs? maybe this might change Dracula's strategy. Maybe Dracula doesn't go to sea, maybe stays on land and goes around. I can't remember which one. He's in Constantin now, so he goes to like Varna and then Sofia, hoping that the others are going to be so low health. Oh! Well, thanks for fighting. All of that for nothing. Oh, wow. A dodge and an escape. Oh. I mean, well played by Mina, but yeah. That didn't go the way Dracula wanted. It could have gone worse, though, if it had done damage to Dracula. So, oh well. Honor's even. It's all the same as it was beforehand. Oof. Yeah, it's tricky. Dracula, do you even go to sea here? You got wolf form back. Oh, do you wolf form? Oh, I don't know. No. Right. Taking the completely non-risky option and just gone to sea. And that's totally respectable. As Dracula always in this balance of how long can I stay here safely and just when do I have to go to sea. Sometimes you just do have to go to sea because it is just safe. So right, so they've got two things to deal with. Dracula's got, also because if it's from Black Sea, not Ionia, it's got even further to travel to safety. Might well go to somewhere like Cagliari and then hide, so that's 6 points. So you'll get up to 7. And then only has to be that 1 point from the Reckless could be really important. There is a vampire lair, but there's no stake on Mina, as far as I'm aware. It's a fast horses. So that's an issue. Yeah, that 1 point has just made it 4 moves, not 5. And that could be the difference. So we'll see. Dracula's going to take quite a few turns to see that the hands are going to have to be proactive. Yes. Ah, okay, so I went to 6, right, okay. Godalming's the one that's furthest west, but Godalming's health is terrible right now. So it's not really the one you want to be running into Dracula later. Maybe moving Seward to 50 because then it's going to go to like 55 and hop across this way maybe. Both fogs are gone. And they're not going to be coming back, especially now that Dracula's at sea, unless one of these is a desecrated soil. But still, you need the whole deck to reset, it's very unlikely. I mean, if this is a desecrated soil and it's not dealt with Heavenly Host, Dracula would be very happy with that. Get some health back, but it's likely there's 3 Heavenly Hosts here. The whole deck got reshuffled, and there's no Heavenly Host in the discard pile. So, oh, never mind. We got some rats. It doesn't have a rifle. Or a pistol. Ah, always the way. Scouts can be right pesky bastards sometimes. When they appear at the right moment, you feel like a king. You feel like you've rigged the entire deck in your favour. When they appear at the wrong time, you want to throw your... What's the expression? You want to throw the baby out with the bathwater? Or... I've got an expression like throw the pram out the window, but that doesn't sound right at all. Throw the PC out the window, more likely. Or the mobile, or the tablet, however you play Fear of Dracula. That's something you might be interested to know. If you have, I hope I'm right in saying this, if you have the, I don't know if the iPhone app works, or if it is even available on iPhone, but if you have the Android app, it's compatible with PC gamers, and yeah, certain tablets as well. So if you don't want to play on PC, if you want to play on your phone or on tablet, it is possible. And to play with the same community as PC players. But there are some issues with the smaller screen trying to police certain things, like roadblocks or whatever, but especially if you're spectating, it's a little bit more casual. Okay. What was in Bucharest? We still don't know what's in Bucharest. It might have been like wolves or something. Maybe it's the hunters, you just leave it. Oh, I feel bad though if it's like a vampire and you've left it behind, but surely you would have ambushed with it. Maybe just flee. It could be an aristocratic. That's 4 points that you don't be given. That's another day essentially. Advantage of giving Dracula. So I expect Dracula's an Ionian. Dracula's gonna have to move one more space. It's not gonna be landing. Right, where is Dracula? Adriatic or Tyrrhenian? Place your bets. Tyrrhenian's more likely. I'd say probably is going to like Tyrrhenian to Cagliari. Put down something, and then hide. Assuming you're not revealed. I don't know, but hide would then give you 3 points, even if you are revealed, I think. And then... Ooh, is feed going to be up? Oh no, feed won't be up in time. Ooh. And then leave, like Mediterranean, then wolf fall from Mediterranean? So you only need one more day. We'll find out now. Oh, it's in the Adriatic. Oh. Yeah, you know he has 5 health. Right, if there's a consecrated ground, now's the time to use it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If Rossco's writing that in the chat, I've got a sneaky suspicion that Dracula might not be getting out of this one. Oh, it's so risky going Adriatic. Tyrrhenian, I mean, could have got could use Consecrated Ground, but then you just move past it. Oh, wow. Maybe it doesn't have it. I mean, might not have Consecrated Ground. Might not have it. The fact that the hunters haven't moved, like especially like Godalming hasn't moved up with much urgency, gives me a sneaky suspicion that there is a consecrated ground coming out here. And I think that will be GG. Basically all of these are going to be blocked. And then Dracula can't move, takes damage and just dies. Wow, what an... Oh, just go to the Tyrrhenian. Oh, just go to the Tyrrhenian. It's safer. It's more predictable, but it's safer. Oh, damn. After all that, it was such a good game. And I really felt like, even though the hunters dealt with the vampires, they did really feel on the back foot. couldn't commit with all 4 hunters because like Van Helsing and Kadami were low. Wow. I wonder how long it's had Consecrated Ground. Before the hoax or after? Oh, wow. What an ending. But that's the only issue with the Age. If you get away with it, it's really good. It can be really... Because you can do things where you can hop southern Italy and then go to Turin. Yeah. That's the end. Whoa. I did not expect it to end like that. Oh well. It was a very good game. Apart from just, yeah, it ending like that, it was a very good game nonetheless. And it's very interesting. And, yeah, at least from my perspective, I don't know how obviously Rossco was feeling as the Hunters, but from my perspective, it looked like the Hunters had a lot to juggle. And they just couldn't commit enough to catch Dracula. And yeah, if it had gone to like Cagliari and got, I think that's then 6 more points. I was also thinking too, it's not just the defeat, because Dracula still could have lost, but it's also the amount of points. Because now the way it works with the influence damage score, it looks quite a big victory for Rossco, whereas it was a very tense and tight game throughout. So yeah, that's just the way it goes. That's just the system that was devised, and that's what happens. So yeah, so well played to both players, and that was it basically. And yeah, the reverse match where they're going to be flip rolls will take place in a few weeks. So we'll see what happens in that one. And yeah, thanks for watching, and apologies for my commentary with the cold and very incoherent thoughts, but never mind. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye bye.